Okay, let's do this. Hi, everybody. This is a reading for Pisces. I thought I'd focus on Pisces for July, maybe even go in the reverse order of the sign of the zodiacs. So, starting with Pisces this time for this series. So, we're going to look at the whole month, the energies, anything showing up, anybody, any love, any career. So I don't know exactly what's going to come up for you. It's not going to be necessarily a love reading per se. So bear in mind that it'll be varied. Let's do a little kipper first. Let's pull. You get imprisonment. Let's get another card for this. What are you feeling gelled off from? And this card fell, the false person. So it's a good thing, right? You're fencing yourself away from someone you deem false. You consider this person maybe toxic to a degree. Let's keep pulling and see. I want to get an overarching energy here. Using only the major arcanas, I really want to have an idea of why is this person showing up? Why is this situation showing up in July for Pisces? And I'm going to pull. You get death. Look at these drawings. They're exquisite. They're exceptional. Okay, so there's a transformation at hand, but there's also mostly, I feel, something that's ending with a particular person that you feel is not being authentic with you. So whether they're truly a bad person, I don't think so. I wouldn't know anyway, but definitely you're considering them someone that you want to cut off out of your life, cut out of your life. Let me get some oracle on this and see what this false person has done or has said or what they're about to do in July. Because it could be past, present, or future always. That's going to depend on you guys, whatever's going on in your lives. 2 cards fell. Dove Spirit, be peace. And Turkey Spirit, which is give with gratitude and grace. Okay, so there might have been conflict. If peace comes up, there might have been conflict in the past with this person. Hence why you're wanting your peace by removing yourself from them. But there's gratitude and grace involved, so I feel this would be the bigger thing for you to do is to forgive this other person, right? Be graceful about it. Show them some gratitude for the lessons they've taught you, because everyone's our teacher, right? We all mirror each other through relationships. Let's get some tarot. Whoops, sorry guys. Let's get some tarot here and see. What is actually going on? You might be actually mending things, right? With this person. Although it feels like it's more like a cutoff, which will actually make things evolve or change for you just by being removed. So, Mr. Seven of Swords showed up. The Magician and the Seven of Swords. This would be a person very slanderous. Someone that will go to extremes to get their means met and, getting results for themselves, right? Almost very interested. And I say that because of the Seven of Swords, because usually it's a healthy interest on a magician's part, but not here. So maybe that's what's false about this person. It's what they actually do, whether they they lie, but like little white lies, or they could be stealing ideas. They could be, we have give with gratitude and grace, but I don't know if you actually gave to this person as much as they took from you. You know what I mean? So that's a fine line between having, okay, we're inspiring one another, we're exchanging, we're bouncing ideas off one another, versus, well, I'm doing what you're doing and it becomes mine, taking credit for it maybe. Mind you, there's nothing wrong with, I guess, an exchange of ideas and ways of doing things and learning new things, right? It's always great to learn from others. So, but I don't think this was done. I don't think this was done in either with consent or even under agreement kind of thing. Even if it's just like a verbal agreement, obviously not necessarily a contract. Of course not. So, actually, let me get more tarot on this. Whoops. That was a nice shot of the sun. Okay. Let's see, what else is going on here in July? What do you really end up doing? I think you end up cutting them off. But let's see how they actually behave and what actually is being done here to you, or what you perceive is either the theft or at least what the basis of the argument is and the reason why you'd cut them off, basically. Okay, let's pull the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. It has to do with patterning, right? So something that you replicate, the same idea. I do think this person ultimately is being inspired by you, by your ideas, by your style, by what you're doing and how you're doing it. But I do think that they've adopted the way you're patterning things. And you might feel like it's copying, copywriting, infringement, whatever. It's a possibility. And really, those comments or those, I guess, those comments are really derived from the fact that we do have basically a thief and a false person on this read. Otherwise, again, I think that overall people should share ideas in general. It's always beneficial for progress. Here we have the Hermit and the Nine of Cups. I believe this is what you'd be doing. It's the removing. It's you're cutting off, right? You're cutting yourself off from this person. This relationship is over with. I think that's clear. Even if you feel like it's a jail sentence for you, maybe not having to deal with them, I do feel you will feel quite lonely, but content at the same time, which is ironic, but yet what a beautiful thing to see, because it means it'll be a healthy retreat. It'll be a good move on your part, a good decision. I feel it'll just make you happier, probably more productive even on your own rights, in your own rights. Let's get one of these cards here. It's like magic symbols, but they often point to, you'll see. It's hard to describe these cards. They're really unique. Okay, I will have to pull. You get the magic of the fairies, right? It speaks of, it says, respectuously open the circle for the fairies to reach your objectives. Oops, my bad. I totally destroyed the sentence. Excuse me. The French sentence is work respectuously or with respect with the fairies to attain your objectives. So it's more like work with them. So that implies a co-creation relationship. It implies trust, it implies communication, but it also implies a great deal of humility, right? And I think this is probably what was lacking here in your relationship to this person. I really think that it wasn't done respectuously, with respect. I think that the working together part was overcast, if you want, by this lack of integrity on the part of the person that is actually just borrowing wildly from you. But then again, you can't stop progress, and maybe ultimately it's a good thing for the highest good of all. So let's adopt a peaceful way of looking at this. Let's send them gratitude. Let's be graceful, and let's be the bigger person here. Let's get a Whispering Wood card and see what the guidance is. You get risk. Learn to grow wherever you're planted. Okay, well, I think there's risk working with this person, and I think by now we know why. So don't necessarily share any more ideas. It's also the fact that you're dealing with, maybe within the magical realm, maybe a little bit, depending on what it is, what it is you're doing. But you're doing the right thing by very, drastically cutting yourself off or removing this person plainly from your life. Or at least whatever medium was, however the information or the ideas were being transmitted between the two of you, maybe pay attention to that particular channel of communication and exchange to understand if you can still work with this person, but create better boundaries maybe. Although it'll be at your own risk if you do that. I think maybe cutting off this person is better, ultimately. And yet, it's only within the context of what it is that they're doing with your ideas and the kind of exchanges that you've had related to a particular project, something that you do, something very creative, something that's your own. I mean, the magician is here. It could be your energy to a degree, and it shows you have great mastery over something. But I feel that you'll have to walk alone for a little while, which doesn't bother you at all. Anyways, I hope you've enjoyed the reading, Pisces. I hope you got something out of it. This is only a snapshot for July. So take good care of yourselves. We'll see each other during the month anyway, so we'll do more readings and reassess as we go. Take good care. Bye-bye. Please like, and share and subscribe on your way out. Bye.